Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews. I'm looking at Bounding into Comics right now, and they reported on the High Republic initiative that was reported last night, or earlier this morning, depending on how you view time. And so let's get into it. New Star Wars High Republic initiative puts focus on diversity and representation. Well, before we make our assumptions, let's get into this. Star Wars announced that they're going to be focusing on diversity and representation. Vice President of Franchise Content and Strategy, James Woff. I have no idea how to pronounce that name. W-A-U-G-H. Made it clear the announcement trailer that diversity and representation were a focus on the initiative. We put together a really unique writer's room. We had really diverse voices with very different opinions about Star Wars. And we all are, and one of the writers of the initiative, Justina Ireland, would echo those comments. We all love Star Wars, but we are all coming from it on very different places. There was a whiteboard in the writer's room. Skywalker Ranch also reveals their focus would be on diversity and representation. In fact, it's so important, it's on the board twice under the fiction column and the Star Wars wishes column. So yeah, you want to know what's also on this board? Dinosaurs. Yeah, they want dinosaurs in Star Wars. Also, the first thing under the Star Wars thing, because there's three things: fiction, Star Wars wishes, and Star Wars with a heart at the end. They want it not pro-war. Not pro-war. It's Star Wars, people. Just saying. Star Wars. Yeah. Wars in the freaking name. And they want it not pro-war. Because this is the High Republic era. And it's not supposed to... Or it's supposed to be an era of expansion. And all that other jazz. It's set 200 years before the events of the Phantom Menace. In a peaceful era. It's not going to overlap anything. It's the golden era where there's much more peace and calm in the galaxy. There's still going to be strife in the galaxy, folks. Crime and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, seriously. Star Wars, you gotta have a war. That's one of the freaking staples of it. The description that we've used for the Jedi of this era is that they are the Jedi Knights of the Round Table. Oh my gosh, here we go. So, we're going to probably see more cross guards. It's a bit of Wild West, New Frontier. We see different kinds of Jedi that patrols in frontiers. It's more like a Texas Ranger. Well, America. There will be a core group of heroes, and then we'll expand over time. And the Golden Age for the Jedi, it's also a time of galactic expansion in the Outer Rim, yada yada yada. So expect there to be rich tales of exploration, charting out the galaxy, meeting new cultures, and discovering what pioneer life in the Outer Rim. This is an incredible sandbox for our storytellers to play with, both within publishing and beyond. And we can't wait to see the great fiction they build within it. Here's the thing. You guys are acting like this wasn't done before. And everybody who is a fan of Star Wars, who's not a normie fan, but an actual fan since the 70s, knows there have been books. There was that whole EU, which is now considered Legends. And Disney basically said, oh, this is such great shit. Fuck it. Throw it in the trash. We don't care. It's not canon anymore. They had the writers' roundtables, so to speak. I mean, seriously, folks, you guys are acting like this was never done before. And you're so full of shit you stink. The initiative won't just focus on the Jedi. They're going to talk about new smugglers, new scoundrels, new bounty hunters. Our story is starts with what we're calling the Great Disaster. It wouldn't be Star Wars without an adventure. And there's definitely a series that will spin the galaxy into a dangerous new direction and will give an opportunity for heroes to rise up. Yes! Oh, God, I could have gone a whole article without hearing this next guy's name, Pablo Hidalgo. Reveals the threat of the Jedi High Republic will face. The threat of dissension really comes from the Republic's borders, because the Republic does not exist from one side of the galaxy to the other. And Jennifer Heddle, the executive editor for Lucasfilm Publishing, our main villain are a group called the Nihil. Nihil, like Nihilus. We kind of like to refer to them as Space Vikings. Their motto is, "Can't take it with you, but we can take it from you." Oh my gosh. Just sounds like something that's totally not worth it. But anyway, the initiative appears to be rather ambitious. They're going to have stories for adults, teens, and kids. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, but according to Freddie Prinze Jr., you're not allowed to have Star Wars for adults. You're not allowed to have them for teens. They're for kids, folks. Star Wars is for kids. I mean, it's as clear as he said. It's for kids. You're not allowed to have it for anybody else. But, you know, while as we're building it simultaneously across multiple publishers and whatnot, first publishing initiative of the High Republic era will be the Light of the Jedi novel written by Charles Soule. It will be available August 25th, 2020. Other books are going to come out later and whatnot. So yeah, they got comics and whatnot, all that jazz. So folks, the question is, what do you guys think will be happening? Now, if you ask me, the whole diversity and representation thing, fine. Like I said, I have no problem with it. But only if you do it right. And the way to do it right is not to focus on their sexuality, not to focus on their gender, not to focus on their skin color, not to focus on any of that. Put them in there, let it be organic, not make a fuss about it, because these are earthly things, not galactic, far, far away things. See what I'm saying? So do all of that. Fine. Don't make a huge issue out of it. If you do that, I will have no problem with this whole diversity representation bullshit. I won't. But if you say, well, is it because I'm a woman? Or if you put any of that bullshit lines in any of these books or comics, and there's a lot of people who are on YouTube that I trust, that I'm part of the community with, that will go over this with a fine-tooth comb. Because they have a sinking feeling that inevitably Disney Lucasfilm will fuck this up. And they will. That's my thoughts on it too. They will inevitably fuck it up. So just keep your political, real-world political views and your identity political views out of it. Put your dark-colored characters in. Put your Asian characters in. They're not going to be Asian. They're going to be something else in Star Wars. But put that all in. Fine. Have your lesbians. Have your gay people. Have all of that. Fine. But do not make it so people are reminded every 5 seconds. That's all we ask. Because believe it or not, all of these things that people are asking for, the representation, it exists already. It's been going on for years. It's just that it was done right, organically, flowed smoothly. If you can do that, we're not going to have a problem. Anyway, folks, that is the video. You all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know your thoughts of what you have heard thus far on the High Republic era. Still sounds to me like they're all going to get high on pot or weed or whatever you want to call it. But still, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. This has been Orange Hat Reviews. Catch y'all on the next one.